Ready to start the second half. The second half about to begin, and the Rams leading it by a score of 26-0. Boys are a little fired up. You see Dom Girardi in your picture talking to Garrett Sakanik there, the offensive coordinator. He and Booker will be heading up this way to get into the booth here as we get ready to start the second half. Dan?
Well, most important thing is Mike keeping them fired up, and I'm sure Coach is doing that. Highlands has dominated not only the scoreboard, but statistically, 9 first downs, only 4 for Knoch, 89 yards rushing, 22 for Knoch, 204 yards passing, 22 for Knoch. Total yards, Highlands 293, Knoch 44. Third down conversions, 2 of 5 for Highlands. Knoch is 0 for 4. Penalties, only 2 for 25 for Knoch. Highlands has to clean that up, 9 for 70. But no turnovers and a 4-3, so we're +3 in that department.
That's the number.
In time of possession, talk about a statistics that'll fool you. 12-25 for Highlands, 11-35 for Knoch. But boy, we had 2 one-play scoring drives.
We had 2 one-play scoring drives, which are always my favorite, and yours too. Brock White, 10 carries, 55 yards. Chandler Timmons, 4 carries, 34 yards. He had that big 33-yard run that took it down to the 1-yard line that was instrumental in the Rams scoring a touchdown. Through the air, 10 for 16, Chandler, 204 yards and 3 touchdowns. And on the receiving end, Elijah Coleman 3 for 108, DJ Loveland 3 for 39, Drake Burford 1 for 31, and Brock White 3 for 26. We'll do the scoring for you quickly. 6:50 first quarter, Brock White a 3-yard run. The kick was blocked. It was 6-0. Then one of those one-play drives, Elijah Coleman a 77-yard pass from Chandler Timmons. Kick was blocked again. It was 12-0. Then at 8:03 second quarter, DJ Loveland on a 28-yarder from Chandler. The kick was wide left, 18-0. And then at 32 seconds left of the first half, Brock White with a 9-yard touchdown run, a 9-yard toss from Chandler, his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. Timmons to White, same combination on the 2-point conversion, and the Rams lead it 26-0. So second half, I guess, really most important thing is let's clean up the penalties, and the defense continues to do their mastery as Knoch only 44 yards in that first half.
Hey, Mike, before we get started for the second half, we have to mention September 11th, tragic day back in 2001. And again, what's nice about my area, Mike, Kate Belak and a group organize a walk. They walk continuously up and down Broadview Boulevard.
I saw that today.
The flag, and it's just a nice symbol. And again, all of our military guys, firemen, EMS, that put their life on the line every day for us. We appreciate it, and we're never going to forget September 11th.
No, you're not.
Remember where you were?
I do. I was getting ready to go to work at Newport Business Institute. How about that? And I got a call from somebody named Mike Choma, said, don't bother coming in.
It was so weird. I was on my way in, too, and everybody thought it was an accident when the first one.
Right, and then the second one, everybody knew it wasn't an accident. The thing I remember is these two teams played each other that week. Right. The game was originally scheduled for Friday, but there was a national day of mourning, so then the games were not played. We played the game on Saturday, the 15th, at Nick Starcenic Stadium, in front of a huge crowd. It was a Saturday night game. A huge crowd was on hand. Highlands led it 28-21 late. Dusty Zajic ran it in from 1 yard out on a plunge to tie the game down at the post towards Golden Ram Stadium now. The overtime happened. Knoch got the ball first. Highlands stopped them. And then Highlands got the ball back and then kicked. Chris Catoni kicked an 18-yard field goal at that post. It probably landed someplace around by the where the community center is now. And Highlands won that game 31-28. And the thing I remember that night was when they played the national anthem. Nobody kneeled. And that the emotion that was going through that stadium, that was the first time I had heard the song since that happened, and everybody in the press box and everybody in the stands, a packed crowd, both sides, Knoch fans, Highlands fans, all sang, and it was one of the most beautiful moments I can ever remember, and it was a great night. And again, our 20th year, we'll be kind of reminiscing as we kind of go around. That's mine for this week. That is my number one, probably my number one memory of doing this was that night.
And the weird thing about it too, Mike. As director of the school, I got a call from an official. I don't know if it was Lower Bowl or somebody higher to evacuate the building because we were in the flight pattern of the flight that went down
to Shanksville. Yeah,
Shanksville. So what a day, huh?
What a crazy night.
Yeah.
Well, let's get back to football. The Rams lead at 26-0. Second half kickoff brought to you by the Anchor Inn in Choma Heights. Open 11 to 8 Monday through Saturday. 724-224-9910 for takeout.
I put my old man jacket on, Mike.
I'm good so far, but
actually, it's a nice one.
You know, my goal was to bring one, and I forgot. So that you got either go look at him. No, I forgot. So
I left it in the car when they told we were going to be outside.
You went back and got it. Exactly. Worked out. So Highlands will get the ball. The Knights have it spotted at the 40-yard line. I made a joke before the game. I was hoping we'd see their kicker once, and so far that's been it.
That's it. Who's back to get it now? That's the question.
Russell Hank. Or no, it's not. It is
Elijah Coleman,
and here he comes. 30. 40. Listen to the Highlands kids over there. Coleman gets it to the 38-yard line. The kicker is Brendan Tristani, who is a very good kicker. He's with their kicker last year also. So the Rams have it 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line. They lead it 26-0. And now, remember, 35 is mercy rule. That's something we didn't think we'd be talking about coming into tonight. And actually, we're missing extra points away from being one touchdown from that.
You mentioned last week in a scrimmage, Mike, Elijah Coleman was going to be somebody to watch, and he's sure come out tonight at Ball of Fire.
He sure has. That was a new one for us, and he had a nice touchdown last week. 1st and 10. White is the side card next to Chandler Timmons. And he gets the call. Off the right side behind that big offensive line and spins for 5, 6, maybe 7 good yards up to the 45. It is a 7-yard pickup. And you got Nelson and Roman over there on the right side of that line. That's devastating.
Been all Highlands so far, that's for sure.
That's a 7-yard pickup. Oh, I also need a shout-out correction. Hey, Jake Murphy. I had a wrong number in the first half. Hey, Jake Murphy, you're having a heck of a football game. We have that right now. And thanks to one of the Knights fans that helped us out with that. Because they can hear us because we're in amongst.
Exactly.
Timmons back all day. Fires it to the sideline.
Interference. There you go.
The flag is down. Signorella. Well, it is. It's a good penalty.
Oh, sure, 15 yards.
By Tyler Buderbaugh because Lando was back there, and I think he may have been on his way.
Yep.
So we have an injury. It's a cramp. Brock White's having trouble with cramps.
First week, you always seem to have that happen.
So the penalty is 15 yards. It'll be a Highlands first down at the 42-yard line of the Knights.
Trips to the left this time. Chandler going up, pointing something out at the line of scrimmage. He's
back. He looks. He steps up. He's going to run it. He's at the 40, the 35, the 30. He spins.
Place to land.
And he never did go down at the 25-yard line. It's first down Highlands. He's a big kid.
Oh, yeah. When he stands back in that pocket, Mike, he looks poised. Give him 16
and young. I mean, it's like he's a sophomore, and it's kind of scary that what happens to. Well, he's got a great coach to coach a quarterback.
Oh, he's
and that's.
And just think, Mike, they lost a lot of time during the pandemic. Coach used to do these Sunday clinics with the quarterbacks, and Chandler looks like he's in mid-season form.
For those of you that aren't old like us, Tom Girardi was a heck of a quarterback at Pavlik. Let's see what the penalty is. We have whistles and flags. This is going to be against Highlands, I think.
For what?
A little movement. That's what the official on the near side of the field is signaling, and that's what it is.
10 penalties, 75 yards. It's almost a football field, Mike. You can't stop that. Like I keep saying, the Mars Planets come to town next week. That's not going to fly.
It is not. as far as you folks go, hoping to come out. The bill passed both houses of the Pennsylvania Senate. It hit Governor Wolf's desk today that would allow the school districts to choose how many people. That doesn't mean anything's going to change, of course, but now he's got 10 days to decide what he's going to do with it. He says he will veto it. He can take 10 days if he likes, just to stretch it out. Timmons is back. He looks, fires it over the middle, and it's caught.
And he's still not done.
At the 10 and down to the 5-yard line is DJ Loveland.
He is one tough customer.
He is like Timex. He takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
How am I going to give him there?
That is from the 20. I'm sorry, from the 30 to the 5. So that's 25 yards.
2:33 now for Chandler.
First down and goal to go.
Eight seconds to go. They got to get up there, Mike.
Now they do. Timmons is back. He looks. He fires it to the sideline.
Oh, there's interference there.
It is. Boy. You know, the uncatchable pass rule would really be a good thing there, because that was not going to connect, and Knoch bailed Highlands out there. That's my look at it anyway. The timing was just off. So they moved the ball half the distance down to the 3-yard line. First down and goal. It's a 3-yard penalty. Trips left. White's the setback. Timmons going to throw it to White in the corner. Touchdown, Highlands. Beautiful throw as he ran it to the corner. Did a short little to the flag, a curl in, and it's a touchdown, Highlands, and they lead it 32-0.
Count them, 4 touchdown passes for Chandler Timmons. Yikes.
That is a bushel full.
And Brock White connected on the last 2. We're going to kick it, Mike. Come on. Cam, let's get this one through.
Cam Regard is on for the extra point. Landon Signorella, the holder. Freshman jitters. He makes that first one. He's going to go on a streak. Oh, it's a bad snap.
Yeah,
and Signorella dives on it. So the Rams' extra point game has a long way to go.
If Mars wasn't coming in next week, I'd work on that, take a whole day as a practice, you know?
It has a long way to go. 9:53 left of the third quarter. Highlands 32 and the Knoch Knights nothing.
Well, you've been putting out that much-needed work around the house. You've been in your house all this time. Why not let the pros of B&E Home Renovation come in and give you a new kitchen, bathroom, game room, any addition you want. Make your home a winner. You're going to be there for a while. With over 100 years of combined experience under Brian Nee and his team of professionals at B&E Home Renovations, guarantee that the job will be completed and on time exactly the way you want it. And rest assured that Brian and his staff are now working 12 hours a day to combat any delays brought on by COVID-19. As always, customer service is their top priority. Give Brian a call at 724-351-3172 for a free estimate, or visit their Facebook page. B&E Home Renovations, where the B is super busy now.
Super busy now, exactly. And thanks to Brian for all his continued support over the years.
We've mentioned a few times it's our 20th year doing this, and we have some 20-year sponsors. Brian's not quite made the 20 years because he hasn't been in business.
Right.
But he's been with us every year since he's been in business.
You bet.
Thank you, Brian.
Rams will kick off here. Oh no, there went my clipboard. That's not good. Part of the hazards of being outside. And the kick to the far side of the field is brought in by 32, Tyler Buterball, who's received every kickoff, I think, tonight for the Knights.
Looked like Bender on the tackle there.
So the Knights will start at the, let's see where they're marking it, at the 37. But the Highlands defense has been very good.
First and 10 for the Knights on the 34-yard.
Very good.
I said 34.
34. Okay, thanks. Dan, the cameraman. 34-yard line. Yes. Never feel shy about telling us these things. J.J. Sobalski is back there.
Everybody's creeping up on the line of scrimmage.
And we have movement.
I mean, if I saw Mr. Saunders creeping up on the line of scrimmage, that would be concerning.
I would worry bigly about number 4, number 52, and number 50. Those 3 guys will worry me to death. And then when you try to block them, and then Brock White comes from in behind, and you're in big trouble. So they're going to call offside against the Rams. Is that it, or are they just wiping it out altogether?
You know, like they had that new rule about, you were talking about it last week in the scrimmage, by coming up to the line of scrimmage and, you know, stomping your foot. I don't know if they called that there or what.
Maybe.
First and 5 for the Knights.
You know how in basketball you say you run out of sheet? I run out of sheet on penalties. That's not good.
I'm drawing lines too. I only get room for 10.
Always something to work on. First and 5. And they give is to Frazier, and boy, they are hitting hard. And Frazier gets a yard to the 40-yard line, and it's a hard-earned yard as Kyron Longmeadow head up, along with Joaquim. Joaquim will give you a headache.
He's got a fumble recovery here this evening already.
Second down and 4. And now Jake Murphy comes off the field shaking his left arm. Second down and 9. Play clock down to 5. Washington in motion. He takes, look at a bad pitch. It's on the ground, and the Knights fall on it way back at the 23-yard line. Washington fell on it.
17-yard loss, Mike. Wow.
Way back at the 23. So it'll be 3rd and 21. Clock winds to 8:34 here, third quarter, with the Rams leading 32-0, and they're actually 1 score away from mercy.
We're playing JV game tomorrow at Highlands, Mike, and we're going to let people in.
Here they come, and Sobalski throws it out here, and it's, nice catch. He's down. It's a nice catch down at the turf by Inklovich at the 30. But Joaquim was coming. I think you could audibly hear Sobalski screaming as he let go of the ball. It was like,
Sobalski slow getting up, Mike.
It's a 7-yard gain.
In the pros, you can get up and run. Here, you can't.
You can't do that. Or college, too. You're done. 4th down. In the Big Ten, everybody's down. 4th down and very long. 14 to go.
Elijah's moving up a little bit this time, Mike.
Inklovich back there to punt. High snap. He corrals it, though, and gets it out of there. He's got a good leg.
Get out of the way.
Just to make sure it doesn't hit anybody.
Yeah.
Inklovich has done a good job. It's out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That's where the Rams will start it. 1st and 10 at the 31. 7:25 left of this, the third quarter, and Highlands leads it 32-0.
You really climbed the step ladder to get that one, Mike. I mentioned Mike Mars is playing at Hampton. Armstrong at Indiana, Plum in Greensburg, Salem. They mentioned players to watch in 5A. Rodney Gallagher, we talked about him last night, Mike, and last week, excuse me. He's at Laurel Highlands. Kid named Nikiah Johnson. He's playing at West Mifflin. He's a pit recruit. West Mifflin is banned from postseason play. You know that?
Oh, really?
Yeah, they used an illegal player last year, so they cannot make the playoffs. But it's interesting, the other 3 guys I'll mention here in a moment.
First down, Highlands at their 31.
Let's go deep pressure, huh? Come on.
They go pistol this time. And an offset eye. And they give us to White. Follows a good block by Saunders and gets up over the 35 to the 37-yard line.
Pickup of 6. That gives him 67 yards.
2nd and 4 for the Rams.
Like the other three players I mentioned are all from our conference. There's the three conferences in 4A. Gallagher from one, Johnson from the other. Matt Mikulski from Plum. We
Tough customer.
him. Yep. We've already mentioned touchdown Teddy Ruffner. And the last guy, Joaquin Roman. All conference last year, and they say he projects high for Division I.
Player to watch. He's hard to miss. Oh, and a give, and there's Murphy in there again. Makes the play on White in the backfield, back at the 34-yard line.
Backfield.
I think the Murphy contingent's in front of us, Mike.
It's pretty much what it's been on defense for them tonight. Murphy's Law. Third and 7. Clock winds to 6:10 left here in the third quarter. Burford and Loveland to the right.
They're confused, Mike.
Coleman to the left. Timmons is back. Here they come. Now he's going to sprint to the right. He's going to tuck it. 30, 35, 40. First down. Get a marker down in the secondary at the 44-yard line. We'll see what that's all about. That was well before Chandler ran by there. So
he gets.
I'm hoping for defensive holding.
I think it's a crackback, but he gets the 10 yards he gained.
Well, he'll get. Yeah, we'll see what it is here.
I would give him 61 yards rushing.
They're discussing it over by the sticks. I think there's at least a 50-50 chance of penalties on Knoch. Of course, everything's pretty much 50-50, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Here we are trying to read officials. It's only night one.
You know, Knoch, Mike, they have none of their skilled players back from last year, and they're struggling here tonight, 32-0.
Judging by Dom Girardi's reaction, I don't think the officials know what they're going to do with this.
Tyler
Tyler
Budabar led the D in tackles last year with 62. We haven't called his name too much tonight, though.
You're returning kickoffs, though. And they're very. If you're this undecided, pick it up.
Yeah,
that's kind of the way that's what I am with it. I really think they're not sure what they want to do with this. Holding. It's defensive holding. It's what I thought it was to begin with. Because it was a pass play to start with. So it's a tack on. It's just very simple. It's 10 yards in high school. It's a 10-yard tack on from the end of the run. It's a first down. Come on, guys.
And Chandler got his 10, right?
Right.
Okay. $5:51 to go here in the third quarter. Highlands leading 32-0. Impressive start to the 2020 season.
Impressive yet choppy things to work on, but you like what you see. There's a team that really struggled offensively a year ago, and those things seem to be turning around. And they give it a White off the right side as he spins out of bounds. Near the chains, he got maybe a yard or two. They're going to give him the 45.
As you mentioned, Mike, as the year went along, they got a lot better. Chandler, I think he threw for like 600-some yards in the last 3 games of the year. So
they were a good football team at the end of the season. I mean, they were. And beating Newcastle in overtime. Nearly beating South Fayette.
Should have beat Latrobe.
And should have beat Latrobe. I mean, Timmons back. He throws it to the near side, and it's through the hands of Brock White. That was a little much. If it were a bigger crowd, that might have been a penalty.
Yeah.
The folks here are doing their best, but they're doing their. Yeah, why don't you take some time and talk about it?
That's a good line.
That's the line of the night. They're down and 9.
That one was pretty obvious, I thought.
See, Highlands and Knoch people can come to common ground on some things. I think officiating might be it tonight. 3rd and 10 at the 46. 5:05 left third quarter. Daniel Timmons out over the football. And here is Timmons back, and he throws it, and it's incomplete. Good coverage that time by Inklovich as he got up there and knocked it away from the taller Landon Signorella.
10 for Highlands.
Tell you what, the Chandlers had a lot of time tonight. Let's give that offensive line credit again for the Golden Rams. You mentioned Daniel Timmons, Tyrus Kerr. Of course, we have Kyron Long, Jeremiah Nelson, Joaquin Roman, and Jeremiah Saunders.
So what are the Rams going to do on 4th and 9? They are going to punt the football. And Brock White is back there to do it. Knights come up there. Oh, it's a bad snap. And now Brock's just going to pick it up. And he's going to run it. This is the smartest thing to do. Just run it. Get as many as you can. He takes it out of bounds at the 37-yard line, and Knoch will have great field position. Now, Brock did a smart thing there because you don't want to try to punt that.
Highlands taken out of bounds.
And the answer is no, I'm not charging that to his rush.
No.
36-yard line.
In all actuality, yes, you do, but no, I'm not.
Yeah.
So, 4:48 left of the quarter.
The punter did that, not the running back.
Well, we got to work on the snaps tonight. They have not been good.
No, we got to work on this. Again, first game.
Yeah, well, again, there was no exhibition, and then that's, the scrimmage was close last week. They played football in that scrimmage, but they didn't do special teams work, like you said. It's different, and until you're under the gun.
By the way, we thank everybody for tuning in. We think we set a record there, right?
We did.
Over 900?
Yeah, we did. For a week. This is Frazier. Through the middle, inside the 30. And his good body lean down to the 33-yard line. Down at the bottom of the pile for the Rams was Kyron Long.
On the play.
And you mentioned our subscriptions doubled, right, Mike?
Our subscriptions doubled the last week. Highlands High Sports on YouTube. Click that subscribe button. That helps us out. And
it will ring, right?
You click the bell for the alerts.
So as soon as you post it, they'll get a ring.
They're going to get it tomorrow. Sabalski turns and gives it to Frazier, and it was one of your famous root hog plays by Tyler Bender there. Tyrus Kerr was down there too, but Bender was giving some down there and playing on the dirt.
By the way, Johnny Crace told me he'll be watching up in Penn State.
Well, Johnny, hey, how you doing?
35 for the night.
I've retired. Here's Johnny. Never to be used again. Except when we're talking about Johnny Carson now. We put it back on. It's still on my board, though, Dean. It's right here.
We got an officials timeout, Mike, for discussion.
So we do. 3:41 left of the third quarter. Highlands 32, the Knoch Knights nothing. Here in night one, Highlands will have a home game next week against the Mars Planets, and then they will go to Hampton, I believe, the week after that. Knoch next week at Greensburg-Salem, a historic Offutt Field in downtown Greensburg. Beautiful setting down there with the county seat. Deep in the bowels of Westmoreland County.
Yeah, we always enjoy doing games down there.
Third down. 5. They got it back to Inklovich.
Quarterback.
And he's close to the first down. We'll see where they mark it. He slid. The grass is getting a little wet now with the dew forming.
Joaquin Roman in on that stop.
And I think it is. It's first down Knoch.
Funny, my papers are all getting wet. It is kind of
it is. It's heavy. 4-yard gain. First down for the Knights.
That's that natural grass breathing.
And this is the only time we'll see this year. 3:10 left of the third. First down Knoch. Thanks to Highlands' generosity, they're in Highlands territory. And they give us to Frazier, and the Rams are down there waiting for him, and he gets maybe a yard or two. Joaquin Roman is there, and Joaquin is hurt.
Along with
Joaquin's going to get himself up.
Yep. Brock White also in on the stop. Brock leads us tonight with 6 tackles.
2nd and 9 for the night.
Second down 9. At the 26-yard line. Less than 3 to go in the third quarter. Rams have scored the only points here in this period on their first drive when Timmons hit White on a short little 3-yard touchdown. His 4th touchdown pass of the game.
Been a very impressive showing for Chandler in his sophomore season.
Sobolski has Frazier behind him. Inklovich in motion, and this is the keep by Sobolski. Turns it up, still going, and to the 22-yard line. He got hit hard in there. Coleman was in there with a stick, and so was Khalil Long. He almost got me on that one. I have the high-powered binocs.
Well, I'm watching the monitor. Dan's done a great job here. It's hard to fool him.
3rd down and 4.
2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Highlands leading 32-0.
They split to the right this time. Xavier Johnson, number 23. And they run a toss to Frazier. Tries to get to the near side of the field. And they do a good job of sealing the corner. And Frazier's out of bounds. He's got a 1st and goal for Knoch inside the 10-yard line.
Coleman shoved him out of bounds, but that time they did seal the corner, right?
They did. They get a good block on Brock White that time, and that's what sprung that play loose. So it's 1st down Knoch. Just inside the 10 at the 9-yard line.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line for the Knights.
43 yards now for Keegan Frazier. 1st and goal. We'll see if the Rams can stiffen up here. Washington in motion, takes the toss, tries to get outside of the right. Nice cut, but runs into some Rams. The ball's loose, but he was down.
Bender
gets to the 5-yard line.
And Jeremiah Nelson.
2nd and goal. And we have whistles, and we have a player down for the Knights. It's number 53, and that is Hunter Ronick. Take a look at him. Let's take a quick timeout while they tend to Hunter Ronick. Rams lead 32-0. We'll be right back. There's the story. Highlands leading at 32-0, and Knoch threatening here, trying to get in for the first time. Wide side of the field to the right. They have a 2nd and goal at the Highlands 5.
Hopefully just a cramp there.
Washington in motion. He's going to get the toss. Sprints to the right. Rams did a good job this time. He gets down close to the goal line, but he's brought down short on a good play by Elijah Coleman down at about the 2-yard line.
3rd and 2.
3rd and goal.
Under a minute now here in the third quarter. Knoch with their best drive of the night so far.
We'll have trivia. 3rd quarter trivia. Stay tuned for that.
And we
have all these new things that are going on, but we're keeping a lot of the old stuff alive. So
I've already mentioned the subject of the trivia.
Oh, you did you?
Yes, I did.
I'm supposed to remember this now. So here we go. 3rd down and goal. 4-down territory, obviously. Washington in motion. Give it to Frazier. Oh, they got him. No, it's the quarterback. It's Sobolski. And Sobolski's in for a touchdown. They got me that time.
They got you finally.
Good job by Sobolski. He fooled the play-by-play man and enough Highlands Golden Rams to get into the end zone for a Knoch touchdown. Oh, that's sleight of hand. Touchdown Knights at 23 seconds, 3rd quarter.
And we get to see it next week with Mars, huh?
And now Tristani's on for the extra point. Sobolski's the holder at the post to our right.
Everybody's having trouble. That was almost
it was, but Tristani gets it up there, and it is good. And the Knoch Knights.
Highlands 32.
Scoring for the first time tonight, the Rams lead it 32-7.
Time to tell you about Planet Fitness at the Heights Plaza in Toronto Heights. It's your home for the judgment-free zone. Planet Fitness provides a unique setting where everyone, and we mean everyone, is free to work out in a non-intimidating environment for as little as $10 a month. Planet Fitness, we know that staying active is more important now than ever and essential to maintaining good health. Go to planetfitness.com and check out Fit Facts and learn how we're keeping you healthy in and out of our clubs. Planet Fitness is ready to keep you motivated and moving. Remember, memberships are available for as low as $10 a month. Stop and say hello to Ross at Planet Fitness in Heights Plaza today. Our commercials are getting dewy.
It is. It's dewy out. You know what that means? Fall's coming.
Yes.
And I'm okay with that.
It's also trivia time.
And will be. And so we'll have that for you. Knights will kick it off. We'll see if they have anything interesting. up their sleeves here. Tristani has a teed up at the 40-yard line, and we'll see what they do.
Well, could practice the onside kick. Why not, huh?
Well, the ball's in front of the tee, so now he does. He bangs it. Over the shoulder. Nope, that's Loveland. At the 15, 20, 30, 40. And DJ Loveland all the way to the 50-yard line. Nice return. First time they put him back there, and
40 yards?
It was. Getting up slowly for the Rams is Drake Burford. He drags himself. No, he was going to drag himself off the field. Guess what? He drags himself to the huddle. So those Burfords
it's closer.
Those Burfords are tough. First down, Highlands, right at the 50-yard line. 13 seconds left of the third quarter, so we'll see what the Rams decide to do here. We'll have trivia after the third and go from there. White, pistol back. 2-by-2 this time. Timmons back. Timmons going to throw it deep, and it's caught. Oh, what a catch. One-handed on his shoulder by Coleman, and he's out of bounds for a first down at the Knoch 25-yard line. What a throw that was.
A name for himself tonight.
That throw was right there. I mean, I think that ball caught him. 25 yards. But that's a great job because the defender had him plastered. I have Chandler up to 257 now.
I'm going to do my math here.
7 seconds left of the third quarter. The ball's on the 25-yard line. Well, that answered my question. They didn't run a play to run the quarter out. I formation this time. Hand off to White. And White's got some room on the right. He's at the 20. Cuts it. And is close to a first down near the 16-yard line on the final play of the third quarter.
I got Chandler 261. What'd you have?
I had 2.
End of the third quarter.
We'll have to get our abacus.
257. I had.
Pretty close.
We're pretty close. So that's it.
Yep.
It's a first down. They give the 10 yards to White. And on the final play of the quarter, Highlands leads it 32-7. It's trivia time. We'll tell you again. You can watch the games on YouTube. Highlands High Sports. Subscribe. Click the notification bell. You will get alerts. Also, for those of you in the Comcast, Tuesday night, 8 o'clock, channel 190. Nothing's changed there. We're right on TV where we've been for years, so you'll be able to find us there. Trivia, Dean.
Well, I mentioned him earlier, Mike. I'm going to go to recent trivia. How's that sound? Mentioned Johnny Christ, a great job he did for us. Now he's up at Penn State. By the way, they decided to make him a wide receiver and put him in a slot. That's where I thought he fit in to begin with. Here's the question.
Okay.
In his illustrious career, over 4 years, why I'm giving this trivia, it's a twofer. He called me yesterday and said the Penn State SDI, Sports Information Director, wanted his stats. Could I send them up? It's like I got all 4 years on. How many touchdowns do you have in his 4 years?
Well, that's a great question.
Thank you, Johnny.
How many touchdowns did Johnny Christ have in his 4 years?
No peeking,
I don't even know where I'd Dean, I don't even know where I'd go for something like that. I have all the Christ stats with me tonight. So I am going to cheat because I have it written down. I did the numbers. He had 21 touchdowns. Here, am I correct?
And you know, I did that Roberto Clemente week.
How about that? The Christ family, we've run out of crisis.
We're in a crisis.
Here are the totals. 166 catches, 2,869 yards, 37 touchdowns among the three brothers.
Wow, it's like we read each other's mind. Huh?
How about that?
20 years will do that to you.
First down at the 15-yard line. And they give us to White. And he cuts it and gets a good block.
There he goes.
Cuts to the right.
Touch 'em all,
10,
baby.
5, touchdown Highlands. Brock White. Well, they went heavy on those last two plays, and White took care of the final 25 yards of the drive.
Was that 15 on that run?
That was 15 indeed.
So that's going to put him up near 193 now for him.
So the Rams lead it 38-7. That took 10 seconds, huh?
Come on, Cam. I'm still rooting for you, buddy. We got a snap. We got a
The
kick.
kick is up. It's a liner, and it is good.
Yay, Cam. Congratulations.
And that'll be the end of all that shenanigans. Now we go on a streak. Highlands 39, Knoch 7.
Just to finish off the trivia, Mike, Johnny's part of that, 103 career receptions, 1,867 yards, 18.1 average, and we mentioned 21 touchdowns.
You know, I was going to do a commercial, but forget it. Here, listen to this now. This is still one of my favorite all-time stats in all the years I've been doing high school football is Logan Christ. Mm-hmm. Logan Christ scored touchdowns in all these different ways. He had 3 kickoff returns for touchdowns, 2 interception returns, 1 punt return, 1 fumble return. He returned 1 free kick and 7 and all of those, but he never had a rushing touchdown.
Yeah,
it's like we were trying to get the kid a rushing touchdown. He never got one. But he scored touchdowns 5 different ways. And had 7 career interceptions, but kickoff, interception, punt, fumble, and he returned a free kick after a safety for a touchdown. So that's for Lolo.
That's a great trivia question, especially with no rushing touchdowns.
And he is at W&J. Am I right about that?
Yeah, they put their season off, Mike.
Did they? I know.
Sanko twins are down there too.
Mm-hmm.
Frazier in Washington back to DC.
And Mitch DeZor's playing football now.
And he chasing quarterbacks like he did when he played here. And this is Frazier with a big hole through the middle. Up over the 40, the 45, and drags men with him to the 47-yard line. Frazier's tough to bring down.
Number 83 in on the tackle for the Golden Rams. That was Damani Hadgel. I thought Cam was going to have to get involved with that one, Mike.
He'd have done it, too.
He was in the vicinity. He's not like our pass kickers.
You told JC, you kick off and run out of bounds, run to the sidelines.
She'd always pick her tee up. I love that.
Yeah, she did. That was kind of her move. First down, Knoch on their 47. Sobalski, the quarterback. And Frazier is hit by Bender. And then straight up by Saunders. Cyrus Kerr ended up with a football.
Yeah,
but
you like that.
I think he just took it off him. Frazier has been willing tonight. There's no doubt about that.
Cyrus Kerr's had a nice night too.
I'll tell you, this is a tough defense to run against. They finally scored that touchdown after the Rams botched that snap on that punt. They had a 36-yard drive, and it took them 9 plays to go 36 yards. That's how tough this defense is. 2nd and 9. And Zabalski's going to toss it. It's going to be loose. And the Rams can't kick it before it hit
It's still alive. It's still alive. Step on it.
It went out of bounds. It hit the sideline. And went out of bounds. And that's when the whistle blew.
I thought it was still alive.
No, it hit the sideline.
35-yard line.
So that's a loss on the play.
24 for the Golden Rams is chasing Brian Randolph. He's only a freshman, Mike.
We got some different guys in there.
Yeah, start getting some new clean shirts out there.
That's a 12-yard loss. Back at the 35-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 21. 10:54 left. And Sobalski's back, rolling to the right. He looks, he throws, and it's pulled in on the sidelines by Booterbaugh. First down and more. Let's see if he does have the first down. That was the back stick, my bad. No, he's short. He's at the Highlands 47-yard line.
We bid on the try to get the interception, Mike.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line.
I think Signorella shoved him out.
So is that a first down?
10 for the knockdown.
You're giving it to them.
Is it really?
Yeah, well, they're moving the sticks. But guess what?
15 and 3 is 18. Yeah, you know what? No, it's 21 to go. It's 3rd down.
Yeah. Guess who hasn't changed?
See, they tried to move the change. It's not a first down. They needed to get to the 40.
Yeah.
Now they don't know where to put them.
Well, Les Shoup knows he hasn't moved 3rd down yet, Mike.
They got 18 on the play.
Yeah, Les knows. Look, he hasn't changed.
Yeah, Les has got it. He's trying to tell the other ones what to do.
There may be a few parents that get tickets, Mike, running the chains tonight. We had a lot of guys volunteer for that job this year.
So it's 4th and 3.
Bill Heasy's over there on the sidelines, Mike. He's back in coaching. Came out of retirement to run Blessed Sacrament School last year. Now
he retired the school.
Yep,
he came out of retirement to retire the school.
He's like me.
Which is a shame that the school had to go. And
he can't stop working.
So it's 4th down for Knoch at the Highlands 47. About 2.5. And Sobalski's going to toss it to Washington. Washington cuts it. He didn't get it. The Rams stopped him right into the waiting arms of Jeremiah Nelson, number 50, and the ball goes over on downs.
Nelson and Long down there, Mike.
I don't do this often, but can I question that call?
Yeah.
Goodness. A little razzle-dazzle running wide. They had 2 yards to go, and Frazier's been good, you know?
Yep. Well, now you can earn your money, Mike. I think we're going to put the second group in now. 10:36 to go here, 39-7.
We saw these guys last week. That was the greatness of being at the scrimmage. If they do change and go to a
lot of white shirts
and go to a different squad, then we all have that. We should have then. Who will be a quarterback? Nick McQuaid. And the setback will be
Ashton Hadachek.
And this is what we saw last week.
And we got a timeout. Gives you a chance to get familiar with everybody, Mike.
It does. Well, you know what? If you or someone you know or need a physical or occupational therapy, why not consider the caring therapist at Phoenix Rehabilitation and Health Services in Natrona Heights? This is a place that you frequent. Phoenix specializes in one-on-one personalized care coupled with the latest techniques and equipment in physical therapy services. They deal with any type of injury, specializing in orthopedic conditions, including sports and workers' comp injuries. Phoenix will help you with the goal of returning to the activities you love the most. Phoenix Rehab and Health Services is conveniently located at 1601 Union Avenue in Natrona Heights. They have flexible hours to allow for social distancing, and they're following all COVID guidelines. Call them today, 724-224-5090 to set up an appointment, or on the web at phoenixphysicaltherapy.com.
I'm getting frequent flyer miles, Mike. I'm making my second trip to Phoenix Rehab.
Here's the give to Hadachek. Oh, they grabbed him by the face mask, and apparently they got it. Okay. So that'll be a penalty against the Knights. As Hadachek gets his first varsity carry of this season. He had some last year.
Mike, I'm having rotacuff issues, and it's affecting my golf game. That's the worst part.
That is a problem.
Well, the problem is I was golfing 5 days a week when I should be golfing 3 days a week.
Well, but what else was there to do?
No,
right. That's probably the safest place in the world to be, was on the golf course. And it still will be for a couple months. We're not done yet. 15-yard penalty.
Well, that's what happened. Adrian at Phoenix Rehab, she goes, "You want me to fix you or you want to play golf?" I said, both. She goes, okay. And guess what? I played twice, been in physical therapy twice, played 2 Fridays in a row.
First down at the 42. And this is Hadachek. And they get him from behind and bring him down at about the 41-yard line. Nice job that time by Luke Goodland.
Got a good golf story for you, Mike. Me and Steve Mean are partners there, right? Mm-hmm. We shoot even par, and we lose by 4 strokes.
Oh, my goodness.
Frank, Mr. Sunshine with Tucky, and a guy named Bob Hine, who happens to be a referee.
He's a ref, right?
He's doing the Ligonier Valley game tonight. Who are they playing? Somebody local. We'll look it up. But got to tell you about one of his shots after this play. 2nd and 9.
Now quickly the Rams do. It's Angelo Markey on the field. Oh, we got a loose football as they had trouble with the exchange, and McQuaid has to fall on it back at the 45-yard line.
Anyways, his name is Bob Hine, right? Tees one up on 13, swings so hard, his legs go out from under him, and he lands on his hiney.
How about that?
Which I thought was pretty appropriate. And on the way down, he's hollering, "Did I hit it straight?"
That's all that matters.
He's a pretty good golfer.
That is all that matters. counters. Did he throw a flag on himself?
He should have.
He should have. 3rd and 13.
Sue the Spike Company.
See if McQuaid puts it up here. He is back. Sprints left. Tries to straighten up. Now they got him, and down he goes at the 48-yard line. Matt Carney, a sophomore, number 57, makes the sack for the Knights back at the 47.
Yeah, but they shot 4 in a parlay. Can you believe that? Buffalo, by the way, was beautiful today. It was nice. We're all getting grass again. How about that?
Yeah, my backyard, I said in July, it looked like the British Open.
Before the shoulder injury, there's a par 5 13 I hit driver pitching wedge. That just shows you how hard it was. It wasn't me.
Now let's see if we can execute this punt.
Is it Brock back there?
It is.
There
Good
you go.
snap.
Good snapping.
He gets it out of there quickly.
There you go. Look at that.
And gets it on the ground. And this is Frazier, 40, spinning to the 45-yard line and knocked down by Khalil Long. So the punt was picked up by Frazier, and he ran it back 20 yards. Nice return. First down.
Ashton had a check also in on the stop. Now I think we're going to get a new group on defense here too, Mike.
Long 1st and 10.
7:54 left, fourth quarter. Highlands 39 and Knoch 7. We thank all of you for joining us, either on whenever you're watching. Those of you on, we're going to have a lot of you on Saturday morning. I know that, and we appreciate you being there, and we are very happy we can do this for you.
It was touch and go, but we're here. We're your eyes and ears.
Next week at home against the Mars Planets and Scott Heinauer's crew.
We will definitely do every home game.
As the Greater Allegheny Conference has been reunited, this is a timeout by the Knoch Knights. We'll take 1-2, 7:54 to go. We'll be right back. So here go the Knights, 1st and 10 on their 44.
Fresh white shirts on defense.
And a fresh quarterback and a fresh handoff. The quarterback for the Knights is Christian Beeler, number 19.
Bombalski down at the bottom of the pile. Luke, only a freshman.
Gain is about 3 to the 47.
It's so eerie that you can hear the coaches across the way, huh?
It is. That was Goodland, ran it. 3 for 3. Straight ahead this time. That'll whittle on pile. It is Goodland again.
And McQuaid and
to the 47. That's 6 more.
Noah Leslie.
3 to 6 on the play.
3rd down and 1.
3rd and 1 for the Knights.
We wouldn't come to Saxonburg for a Highlands game if someone named Goodland didn't run the football.
That's the truth.
3rd down and 1. 6:40 to go. And there goes Goodland, busts through the middle. He's going to have a first down to the Highlands 41-yard line. Good job for the Rams that time. That was Markey. I see 48, I think a sport. Tyler Sportelli. 6 yards.
Superman. He used to wear those Clark Kent glasses, and they took them off, man. And wow, that kid could hit too.
Yes,
huh?
he could. So Goodland with 3 carries for 12. First down Knights at the Highlands 41. We're down to 6:10 left, fourth quarter. Now Baylor's going to keep it, and inside the 40 and down to the 36-yard line.
Bombalski down there.
Gain of 5 on the play.
It's a 5-yard pickup to the 31, 36. We were talking about, well, we were shut down there for a second. We were talking about all the Knoch coaches. Mike King, of course, his dad, Bob King. And the first Knoch coach was John Mazarek.
Great guy.
We all know. Yeah.
Ran the Sylvan Pool for years.
For many, many years. Oh, we got trouble with the exchange, but good job that time by Goodland to hang on to that football, and he gets it down to the 31-yard line. I think that's a Knoch first down.
McQuaid in on a tackle.
5 more.
First down for the Knoch Knights.
Matt Danielson gets on the field, freshman.
First down Knoch at the Highlands 31.
Picking up numbers as we get him, Mike. Logan Leslie out there.
Larry Kunzelman was also here from 1980 to 1988. I remember Larry coaching at Kiski for a while. He was good friends with Whizzer White. Coached with Wizard Valley. He may have been could have even been on a staff when Dom was there. This is Beeler, the quarterback. Keeping it, zigging and zagging inside the 25 and down to the 22.
Manny Carson on the stop along with Logan Leslie.
They're going to give him 8 yards to the 23.
Well, my favorite was an Toronto Heights native, and that was Tim Carr.
Tim Cars, who was a tremendous coach here. They won a WPL championship, I believe.
Mom Evelyn worked with, I always say for me, but you have to say with me, with Evelyn. She didn't take to anybody being the director versus
and her
told me what to do.
Her husband, Tim's dad, was a great quarterback in the National Football League. We'll have to tell that story. I mean, we haven't told that in a while. This is Beeler carrying it. He's going to get the first down. They got a rugby scrum going as he gets it down inside the 20. That's your thing. That guy just called for a whistle. It's like, please, we don't want anybody to get hurt.
McQuaid down there.
So you said there will be a JV game tomorrow up at home?
McQuaid and Bombalski again.
5-yard gain down to the 18, 1st and 10. But Tim Cars was a quarterback for the Cleveland Rams.
John
Cars, right.
Okay.
Was a quarterback for the Cleveland Rams. And they were moving to Los Angeles. He was the backup to the great Bobby Waterfield. And so they had to move to L.A. And said, guess what, Evan, we're going to L.A. She said, no, we're not.
Isn't that crazy?
Your NFL career's over. I'm not moving to Los Angeles.
Oh, there's a big, strong tackle that time by Noah Leslie.
Yeah, it was. And Goodland is hit hard and hit for a yard loss.
Loss of 1 on the play. Second and 11.
Second down and 11 yards to go. But those were the days back in the early 50s like that. That the NFL wasn't lucrative enough to continue the job.
He went on to coach at Duquesne, made more money there.
Yeah, than he would have being a backup playing for the Rams.
And the funny thing about him being he was a quarterback coach at Cleveland, and all the quarterbacks got hurt. He became the quarterback. Yeah. Boyd Bryan out there wearing number 7.
2nd and 11 for Knoch at the Highlands 19. And he gives us to Goodland through the middle. It looked like he had a little more than he did, but good job at the bottom of the pile for Highlands by Ethan Roberts to grab him and throw him back.
Manny Carson in there too.
So that's only a 2-yard pickup down to the 15. 3rd and 17. And 7, I'm sorry. Wishful thinking. Clock winds to 2:15 remaining. Again, thanks to everybody at Knoch that helped us out to get this in here. Thanks to Drew Carpin, Dan the cameraman. The give. Whoa!
Oh, who was that?
Down goes Goodland.
73.
We got another Leslie twin.
Woo. Whoa.
That got a rise from the Highlands bench.
Yeah, that was a little decleating there.
So it is 4th down. And of course, the Highlands defense does not want, the second group does not want to let them in, obviously. 1:30 left. We mentioned the Knights will head off to Greensburg next week to play Greensburg 7. All conference games this year.
Yep.
They're going to play a 7-game schedule of the entire conference slate. This game, and the give is to Goodland. He's through there and is short of the first down. He's brought down at the 10-yard line, and the Rams have held. So a good job by the defense. What they did was, this was scheduled to be the last game of the season. They moved it up to week 3, and then the rest will be as it originally appeared.
Right. So we got the Mars Planets coming to town.
So the Rams rise up, and at 1:13 to go, they hold there and lead at 39-7, and they will get their first win of the year It's been a few lean years for the Rams, so getting one early. And Dean, as we always say, you can't win them all.
Till you win the first one.
That's it.
And we got a guy coming off the field late here.
And made it. Here's McQuaid to give to Hadachek. To the 10. Right back from whence he started. We'll call that back to the line of scrimmage.
Yes, sir.
Loss of a yard on the play.
2nd and 10. Should be about 2 more plays here. Maybe just 1. No, they can do this in 1 more play. I can name that tune in 1 night. You have to ask your grandparents about that. Hey, with the way things were going there for a while back in the early spring, you were looking for you were looking for stuff to watch, like Name That Tune.
I'm watching
I like that when Kathy Lee Gifford was on there.
I'm watching To Tell the Truth and everything else.
And there's McQuaid taking a knee.
That was interesting at the end of the game, Mike. They won't shake hands. You know that.
Yeah, they waved. They did this last week, and so that's it. It's all over. We get week 1 in the books, and the Highlands Golden Rams are 1-0. They come to Saxonburg and win for the first time since 2008 with a final score of Highlands 39 and Knoch 7. Final thoughts, Dean?
Not just win, Mike. Win impressively, and looking forward to playing Mars next week.
We are. So, again, thanks to everyone here. Thanks to Dan, the cameraman, and everybody that made this possible. Highlands 39 and Knoch 7. For the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik. So long, everybody.